Hello, everybody. The nice, warm summer day. Got all my landscaping done. Ready to suffer. First, I gotta turn the game sound down a bit. There we go.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming. Let us drag your agglutinated indignities out into the light.
That's a lot of fancy words I don't understand. I should remember to look them up later.
Your vociferous calls to bring our findings before the faculty were dangerously premature. Given the gaps in our understanding, doing so would risk ridicule, or worse, robbery. I took no pleasure in asserting my seniority, stifling your protestations with a strict mandate of absolute secrecy. You acquiesced, but our plaintiff's susurrations betrayed a burgeoning resentment. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Man, I'm supposed to take this guy calling me premature.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Well, I'm stuck with the starting unusual suspects until I unlock Stygian, so this is going to be interesting.
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity.
Let's see what we got for quirks. I still got the double book burner. I really want to get rid of curmudgeon. Everything else just seems fine. Of course, I want to get rid of the disease, but
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
oh no, there's two more enemies. What will I do? I'm wondering if I should do the same build I did last time, since Grave Robber, capture extra crit.
A petty entrance.
Ah, if only. Wait, is there a chance to get disease when you hit a corpse? That's crazy.
An unexpected find.
Unexpected indeed.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
I didn't have any supplies. I think I have an idea.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Enter the sluice. Assistance encounters. Always gonna hit the shrine. Enter the shroud. Shroud. Oh no. I don't remember what the resistances are like there. I think that's, if I remember right, Shroud's a good place to go with Bleed, but not Blight. Or I could just be thinking about the boss.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
So this is gonna be a little weird. Instead of doing Pick to the Face or Throwing Dagger, I'm gonna do Poison Dart. I really want to spend on Bolster, but instead I'm gonna do Cause of Death. It's probably a little premature.
Spend what you can.
I know the narrator is
For
right.
wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Ooh, this is rough.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
In the trash.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
This one's tough. I think I want the Bouncer's Belt. I only have to worry about the traveling heal and the max HP. I should probably grab this for entering the sprawl. I don't have the increased bolsters, so the laudanum would be a good idea. I think I'm just gonna deal with the not taking bandages or milk soak linen for the whiskey flasks. Because Dismas is in such a bad shape with relationships. We should be safe for the moment, but...
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Man, that's so cool. The blue flame.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
Oh, wait, no, the shroud's the... Who wants to go into it? No, it's only +2.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
This place is super gross and I love it.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
So there's a shrine on the left. It's okay. Yeah, we gotta hit the cache. Ooh, that's rough. Double armor hazards right off the bat. Probably gonna have to deal with whatever the consequences of that are. Ooh, that is gross. I put that on Grave Robber. Shame I got the girdle after. Well, no, I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway. Yeah, it's alright for items. I think one of the lamentable things about the Hero Shrine meta progression is that it encourages you to throw away runs.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
And so taking the double hit to the carriage could be enough to end the run at some point. Those screams will never leave me.
Chapter 5. Do no harm.
I mean, he was dead, right?
Disposal of the body was a procedural affair. A carboy of acid would dissolve the thing and no evidence would remain. In the weeks that followed, however, she found herself unable to focus, sitting motionless at her desk, paralyzed by the ceaseless wailing that reverberated in her mind.
That's it. It's weird that the orders and like with the unlocks, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you combo if the stun is guaranteed. And then if it's trying to apply the daze, if that gets resisted. This looks really strong. At least to start fights off with when you have it upgraded. I don't know how many turns that lasts. It's got a cooldown of 1, that's not too bad. I would imagine if it was cooldown 2, it'd probably be unusable. I don't know if I want to do that or Plague Grenade. Cause of Death doesn't care. It would be pretty funny to run Plague Doctor without Grenade or Noxious Blast, but bring Incision and Magnesium Rain. Blinding Gas feels too strong to get rid of. You'd essentially be... I mean, you're still rolling the dice, but you'd essentially be negating 2 turns in exchange for 1. Yeah, I want to go hit the Assistance encounter, and then I can choose between that or the Oasis and the Den when I get there.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
That's a lot of damage. I need to be in position 3, I didn't pay attention to that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Guard her. It's 3 turns, huh? 6 damage on the whole enemy party is not bad. Or not 6 total on... Like that's 18 here. If only I had smelling salts. One after the other. Nah, no crit. It's okay, she'll die next turn.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, I have another.
Steady yourself.
He'll be okay. I could probably stall a minute. Nice. It's only round 5. Chill. Wicked size.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I would have screamed if he survived that. Good old 5%. Gotta run over to the disgusting meat piles for loot. Oh, the sound it makes is so disgusting. Oh god. What is that?
The loathing whispers.
Passing through the loathing is actually really metal. Like some of the quotes the characters have. Yeah, I gotta remember the move. The chalk's probably not going to be very helpful for me. 2 dens in a row. I don't know if I want to do that. What assistance encounters do I need? I'll go forward and hope that, or left rather, and hope that I don't hit anything bad in the. Oh, it's just a fight. That's good. The assistance encounter might have an armor repair. Oh no. Burn to cinders. Chaotic.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
What a waste. Yeah, I probably want to kill the crack shot. Did I just waste that? I think I just wasted that without paying attention.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh, this is going well. Thank God the AI didn't decide to bully me. Yeah, that guy's gonna die soon. I could probably hit him now.
A breakthrough.
He hit and crit. Amazing. Shit off me. Oh, this is going well. Might as well. Beautiful.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Will I high roll? Probably not.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
This carousel spinning round and round.
A brilliant conclusion. A righteous action.
I wonder what they used to make the sound effect for the dog whine. And I'm hoping the road heals enough. I'm not run into anything too bad on the next turn. I don't want to run the risk of making the loathing too high. Especially after finding out what it was last time.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Oh, that's disgusting. I love it. Wait, that was... Whoops. Actually, I think I want to use that for Baristan Seal. That is super useful. Can I hit? Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd miss.
The smallest variable can make all the difference. Lethality writ large.
Lucky. Very lucky.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Delicious. Delicious crits. Oh no! I forgot there's a second phase. Shit.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Oh, they don't care about Blight at all. Normally, at least. Bully the ones in the back. But the oozes.
Bravo!
Ooh. Oh no. anything but the uses. I feel like I should heal, but magnesium. Are you serious? Nice. Nice. Very nice.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah, I think the guaranteed mark's better than looking for parries or looking for counterattacks. Nice. I was hoping it would miss. I could have tried to finish it off earlier to
And methodical appliance of harm.
not deal with the RNG, but I was banking on it. Now it's gonna die without me wasting a turn on it. I am profusely bleeding. It'll be fine.
A brilliant
Very
conclusion.
nice.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Oh, they can eat behind them. Oh, magnesium's gonna be up. I wasn't paying attention. Ah, why can't I use it on myself? No. No. But the crit. I had an 80% crit on that, didn't I? Let me see. No, 75. And it still failed. Of course it did. Excuse me as I internally scream a bit. 1-to-1 damage, yeah, no. Quite a low roll.
A little help impeccably timed.
Come on, Dismas, don't be so insecure. Man, these things are brutal. I guess that wasn't so bad.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Oh god, what is that? Oh jeez.
The loathing whispers.
Time to deliver my a prolapsed part of human anatomy. Whatever the hell that was.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Going into this fight's gonna be rough at half HP. Or rather below half. Yeah, I'm pretty resentful right now of this. No. I'm sure this is going to be okay.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
When attacked, it's not even if I hit. I think I'm going to be smart and focus down the back line one at a time so they can't make use of the crit. I have to kill the Herald really quick. It occurs to me that the bonus flame resist isn't going to work because they're guarded. Oof. That's a lot of dots.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
It's like a point away. Oh no. I swear the AI is designed to pick a character to bully. I mean, it makes sense, but... Oh, that could not have been worse.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Oh, it's time to channel my alcoholism. Oh no! It doesn't say it does that. Oh no! I had no idea that the Herald's ability remove evasion.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
No! I'm totally losing at least one person.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
This bastard. It's okay.
Excellent
It's
work.
okay. Things will be okay. I hope.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice. Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Drink my problems away. Look at this dude holding on like a champ. Not for long.
Malaise, measured and steady.
There he goes. Finally get to do the thing.
The sum total of violent equation, unfavorably rounded down.
Unfavorably rounded down indeed. Resist. Can't do this to me.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
They're gonna beat these down too fast. Yeah, there it goes.
Messy, but effective. The enemy weakens and wanes. A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
If it didn't just buff itself, that would have been bad. I probably should have used,
We will see them again. I am sure of it.
I probably should have used Cause of Death to put it into Death Store to lower its damage output. I don't think that would have mattered at the health I was at. But I should have done that anyway, it would have been smarter. Well, this run's over. I should keep playing to see how far I can go. Yeah, I missed that, the combat start weakness thing. Doesn't really matter for the strategy I was using, thankfully. So I learned you got to use Cause of Death once.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
And in using it once, I could have taken... Oh, great. Instead of Cause of Death, I could have taken Indiscriminate Science, or Boldening Vapors, or Ounce of Prevention, or Plague Grenade. Really the Ounce of Prevention. Yeah, I think that would have... What I should be doing is, if I'm not doing road battles, I should take a minute before each encounter to think about what I have to deal with, or what I might deal with. There could have been a chance. No, this is too early for the Deacon and similar. But that would have been a consideration later.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Not enough people. I think. Did I misread what that was? Squeamish, they're a plague doctor. I guess that's ironic.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
a flask of whiskey before it's over.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Why are you doing this to me? I wanted to hit the sprawl, but now I have the tangle in the shroud. No.
Trenches and tents.
That's okay.
The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Not gonna need that. I hope? I don't know. I'll see how it is when I get out there.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
If I learned anything from the tutorial, it's to give up and to start a new run when things look bad. But it's not quite how I play things. I want to be on the right. I have to hope this isn't three debris in a row. Or 3 potholes, I guess. You know what can I actually use at this range? Nothing. How silly of me.
Another blow on the bruise.
Yeah, they're doing this on purpose. It's a gorgeous crit.
Nothing can survive such a wholesale, organic failure.
I probably could have changed it if I didn't have her in that spot. That's okay. Didn't really seem like there was much to do in position 2. Well, at least now I don't have to worry about
again.
anyone
I'm sure of it.
losing. I don't have to worry about anyone losing. Relationships now. Take a nap, lady.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
I got some slime. My favorite. I think this is probably my favorite location visually at the moment. I like the foggy, rainy forest look. I mean, besides the valley's gorgeous.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
So if I want to survive, it's not looking like I will. I can't use this. I actually have to hope I get a kill, which I didn't. And then if I survive the next turn, I'd be able to get away with cheesing. But no, it's not looking like it's gonna work.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable. Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
I guess 33 is not bad.
Push ahead, beyond the reach of this tenebrous malignity. Wisdom will help you choose a path. Resourcefulness will ensure you survive it.
The Doom Candle. Ooh. That's pretty neat.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
This is gonna force me back into resentment.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
I was wondering about that.
Interminable faculty socials became something of a delight, knowing we'd abscond to a quiet table and lose ourselves in riveting discussion and passionate debate. The crossroads, wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
I should probably cash out after this to get the rest of the cast.
Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Let's see what I got to deal with.
The time for denial has passed.
Afraid of fire, afraid of water. I don't think he has particularly high crit on anything. Oh no. Well, I guess it's coincidental that I have 2 characters with bonus Oblivion Tear Scouting. After I unlocked the torch that revolves around the loathing. Got Book Burner again. Edict's not bad.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
Let's see what I want to take. Taking magnesium is really tempting, but I have to think about what I want to be doing in between. I still want to have Noxious Blast, because it's Noxious Blast. I need some way of doing damage front-wise. Getting rid of Incision in case I get moved up to, or in case the Plague Doctor gets moved up to the front 2 positions. I always have a hard time deciding on which skills to take, because, you know, ideally they're all good. Not every skill is created equal, but... So with this I can do Ounce of Prevention, Opener, Magnesium, Blinding Gas, Magnesium, and Alternate. Having the heal is really important for removing the removing the damage over times. I could probably get away without Noxious Blast, but I would have to put that on something else useful. I could even swap it for Incision. Swap the Plague Doctor and Grave Robber. I think I'm going to want to take Blinding Gas no matter what. I think the decision is between Ounce of Prevention and getting rid of Battlefield Medicine, as weird as that sounds. Or having Battlefield Medicine and Indiscriminate Science. To where I use Battlefield Medicine for the cleanse, or I use Ounce of Prevention to just not have to deal with it, or try to avoid it. I think I'm gonna do that.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
That means I'm gonna have to put a mastery point on Ounce of Prevention to really get some the desired effect on it. Beautiful opener. Really? Ah, no crit.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously. righteous action.
I think I need to cut down and trying to have
Push on to
elaborate
the
plans because the game's
Rest and
going.
resupply await you.
The game's constantly going to be trying to throw a wrench into the gears. And I should only try to experiment with stuff with that when I absolutely know what I'm doing. Not that experimentation
Lower your
and
guard. Soften your gaze. It is
feeling
safe
stuff like
here.
that out is it's not bad.
The means of mastery.
I'm just realizing my limitation here. Ooh. You know, I never paid attention to the upgrade for that. Get that stress heal. He's fine. Yeah, I'll give him take aim. I feel like that's usually enough to make the highwayman do his thing effectively. Is you could always give him a value point into a value mastery point on take aim, and the rest of his kit will sort out, even if you don't have any of his paths. I don't want to say that limits his overall effectiveness from just having it on the crit, because, you know, assuming you have the rest of his abilities unlocked, you're not going to have the token stealing, stuff like that. You know, now that I have indiscriminate science, I don't know if I actually need to put a point into defender. I think I want that consistent wicked slice.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to the... It's okay.
Conventional fare,
Change rate.
but fairly priced.
Let's go.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I know I don't have to trash the torch, it's just, you know, it's symbolic. Whoops.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Unnecessary is sanguination. Interesting way of putting it. Why milk soaked? Nah, that's not necessary. I got take aim. Maybe? I mean, I could get blinded after using it. Whatever. I've actually been wanting to play and record this a lot since I started. It's a really fun game.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Been caught up trying to find people for my beginner group on Street Fighter 6. I've taught fighting games for about a decade now. I've only really come into it within the past 5 years. Oh no! What the hell is this? Implication. What's the implication? It's being implied. Man, that thing's meaty. Okay. Pretty sure I want to kill the guy in front first. Really fast. Oh no. Miss. Oh, you can't be serious. At least I don't have to worry about a combo. Oh, you know what? I should have advanced. What are you, leper? Come on. I don't think this will help, but I don't know.
Emboldened.
Did a lot of damage. What does that do? I really put Linen on like the wrong character. Oof. Blind it. Nice. The only thing I can really do is just try to punch it repeatedly. What the hell?
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
That's pretty funny. Doesn't show the target.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
That's a big hill. That's a pretty big hill. Did I not upgrade this? It removes both, doesn't it? Yeah, I wasn't reading. I'll take it. That's okay. Wicked Slice does a lot of damage anyway. I really don't have anything to be doing here. It's good to know that kind of confirmed my theory earlier, though.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Sick.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Not easy being older and antisocial on a game that on a game genre that demands the sharpness and ability to adrenalize that the youth have. An old man. Not quite. My reactions aren't terrible yet. Just as well, it's probably due to... Put that on her. It's probably more due to...
An elementary problem, is it not?
Not just playing obsessively all the time like I did when I was a teenager. I'm sure if I played often enough again, I might be able to get somewhere close to where I used to be. Though I'm completely fine with the idea of embracing, trying to teach the younger generation how do you go from her being haunted by the horrors of that twisted experiment to her purpose being sharp and her being committed and whatever the hell? It seems like a... Their attempts to add a little bit more writing to this game feel really weak for the most part. Like, a lot of the backstories seem like awkward rewrites of the previous comics, where like what context was a little ambiguous has been fleshed out in a way that's not as satisfying, in my opinion.
Grave Robber. Chapter 1. Luxury's Lap.
As someone with a strong but amateur interest in writing.
Born into money and married into more, she spent her days on horseback and her evenings in the ballroom. She was the object of her husband's boorish lust and drunken temper, placating his worst tendencies with a veneer of gracious deference, all the while indulging murderous fantasies of freedom and the fortune that would soon be hers.
Alright, but there we go. I've been waiting for this. Dead of Night is one of those sustainabilities I really appreciate until you get to the the confession
loathing
boss, and then
whispers.
it's just like, what, objectively useless. Now I am too poor.
Centuries of human learning.
I
and
think I really lucky to
achievement
hit 2 in a row.
ruined by riotous contempt. Chapter 2. Nightcap.
Have a lot of different hobbies and passions that I've had interest in for quite a many year, but I
Night
haven't.
after night of disrespect and abuse, enough was enough.
I haven't got myself into actually making videos or anything on. One of the things I've been interested in for a long time is making game reviews, especially since I have an interest in a strong interest in game design. I want to work on my own at some point. I think this whole thing is a little clowny.
She listened, smirking, as his empty apologies came in desperate, choking gags.
Remember, vengeance is not justice.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Wow, that was a hell of a thing for her to say too.
Ruts in the roadway. There is a barricade ahead.
More so just commenting on them having the character in such a, I don't want to say silly scenario, but obviously domestic abuse is super serious. But the writing just feels very
They're encouraging.
like something out of a fanfic. Like something you'd spitefully write about an ex. Like having a rough breakup and telling them that you never loved them. In this case, it's, you know, it's, I'm not going to say it's how it's portrayed is unjustified. I'm more so saying is that they decided to have it be pretty black and white, and have it be cartoonish in how it's presented, that type of thing. Not to say that, you know, dumb old rich men didn't act like that, because, you know, it'd be pretty naive of me to say that they didn't. I'm mostly saying all this in comparison to the original comic, where it was just her crying and sulking around the manor or wherever she was living, and then decided to rob his crypt. It just seemed like the idea was like he died after leaving them a lot of debt. And because that they weren't really close, she decided to make use of his jewelry that he was buried with and set off on her own.
In crisis, we can rely
Really wanted to use
upon each
magnesium,
other.
but yeah, that'll kill him in 2 turns. That'll be alright. I hope.
Incremental,
He'll be
but deadly
fine.
all the same.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I still hit. That's okay.
Straightforward and effective. slow dissection,
It's a neat effect.
an unavoidable end.
It smells like rain. I wonder if one of my neighbors went outside to watch the storm from his porch, or if he's just out for a smoke. The whole Oblivion stuff, like the church and the mountain, look pretty metal. It's totally metal, man. Those cherub things are so freaky. I really want to, but now's prevention.
Empowered, emboldened.
Please be worth it. Of course not. Just use these up.
Excellent work.
They didn't work. What's this bleed resist? 40. I should have paid attention. Or die. Did that use up a crit token? Should pay attention to that later.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Ah, it's lasting a while.
The
Nice.
fiend's strength dwindles.
That'll be enough damage. Very nice. Oof.
Agony by accumulation.
Does it give itself? No. I'm at half HP. I'm going to get healed. For a lot. So maybe... Can the mark miss? Oh, it ignores... The mark can probably miss. I'll just buff. That's so ridiculous. I know I'm losing value from removing the crit tokens, but 27's a lot out of his health pool. Like a laughably huge amount. Need to hurry up and kill this thing. I'm gonna die next turn, but Give me that crit. Oh, right. The reason why I wanted to run the marking shot combo with poison darts last time was the crits would give bonus damage over time durations, and that would increase cause of death's damage by a bit. I meant to say something about it earlier, but nah, I'm just gonna bonk the shit out of this. That's how it goes. Agnes.
Mistimed.
No!
The slow suffering begins.
I deserve this. Yeah, I deserve this. The invisibility worth it? Probably not. I'm not gonna do enough damage to warrant hitting this either. Screw it. Buff now for later. Okay, does this work with the crit?
Bravo.
It does. And it's even extended. I just thought of, oh no, that's nuts. That's really nuts. I love it. I can think of a few scenarios where they use that. Yeah, they're bleeding out. I should stop screwing around and use this.
Cooperation is the key.
I see non-death story. Amazing. My dude with 1 HP. No. Look at that 12 to. Oh.
Bestows an uncertain absolution.
Damn it. So much for beating denial. Now I'm in denial. A bad decision leading into terrible RNG for me. Par for the course. Beautiful. That makes up for it. Just a little bit. I also just realized something. This is a good death's door here, because it takes 2 of the negative tokens.
Fight through the fatigue.
That's a bit dangerous, but it's good to have something that works better in an emergency. I really didn't want to lose Barristan for that. That's a shame. I might still make some decent progress despite that. This is going to be a lot harder.
Consequence.
No. No. Take this.
The loathing whispers.
More like the loathing autistically shrieks. Nah. I just made it to the end. If I want to be smart about this, I should just reset.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul. Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Yeah, 27's okay. I'll do one more attempt and hope for the best.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will come.
Yeah, I think I actually learned something from that.
Forward now, into Oblivion's inky embrace.
I really do just need to take an extra moment or two before deciding on decisions.
Hearts and minds will carry the day.
Hey. Hey. No, wait, I think it's always been that. Never go wrong with my boy.
Leper. Runaway. Occultist. once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains. The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain. Commonalities between the mythos of ancient cultures was not a new area of study for either of us. But it was there that we first noticed the pattern. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
I think it's a little weird that you're forced into the next confession. But I think that's just for the story scripting at the start, as far as I know. Doesn't seem to be much purpose in that otherwise.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
That's pretty bad. Loud and proud.
Nothing remains, save a burning will to survive. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
What?
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity.
What a pity.
Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Nice. It occurs to me I didn't set up the skills earlier and I didn't save. Of course it didn't. Oh, that high weapon's getting messed up pretty bad. think I'm gonna run
In
the
crisis, no gain is insignificant.
same plague doctor setup I had before.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
I'll try it the other way around this time.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
I think reparty is probably a little slow for how it is off the bat. I'll try it. I think I have to upgrade it though.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
I think I want to try something. I think I want to try something.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need. Conventional
Okay, what do we
fare,
got?
but fairly priced. Anything that lets us travel further is worth the cost.
It's funny he says that when it's the Infernal Flame and not the Radiant one.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I didn't notice bleed resist was so bad. Where am I going? Tangle? I think I'll sit on that. You guys will just keep that for the next one. I wouldn't be surprised if someone made YouTube videos of just having this sit for an hour or so with like the faded music and having the aesthetics play. I think I'm gonna do that if I can't find one. Have it be my preferred party.
War. Rewards only resignation.
There's a decent chance the shrine is right next to me. There's also a decent chance the shrine is over here on the left. At least I know what I'm getting into.
Reliable information brings accurate insight, after all.
Academic study, watchtower, order. No, I missed it. I knew it. I could've... Oh, wait. Nice. Nice. Have a chance. I was gonna get a little upset. It's really the only meta progression that matters for a long time, in my opinion. Like, the candle's just, you know, inevitable. And if you don't play really, really poorly, then the rate that you're gonna get candles isn't going to be too bad. Ignore me rushing Stygian over here. I hope anyone who's watching this that remotely cares isn't going to get upset that I unlocked characters along the way. Pretty sure if I mark the urchin, it's gonna re-stealth and I can loop it. Yeah, see. But the two characters I want to hit it with, do this instead. I guess not. No crit? Don't do this to me. I'll take it.
A promising development. Stumbling and stupefied.
That's an apt description of me. I find my RNG in minigames to be pretty silly. I think that's just the nature of RNG, but I've joyously had a number of ridiculous things happen back to back. Like, this is small in comparison, but having such a juicy crit after missing or low rolling or having the agility math out in a way that screws over what I'm trying to do consistently. Let's see. I'm curious.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
If I get rid of the corpses, it can't do its thing. But it's got a couple of crit tokens stored. Not like that matters now. Let's see. If I... kill this.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Better safe than sorry. Just get rid of the stress for the sake of it. Oh right, I don't have flashing daggers. Critical heal? Oh wait, those crits bonus damage. Don't even have Q. Can you believe it?
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
Such a good line.
The work continues. Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Only plus 7 DBR though. I mean, I guess that's a... it compensates for being hit once during death story. Guess it's mostly the stress resist. Whatever. Doesn't strike me as particularly great at the moment.
By confronting the past,
Oh no, I
we
forgot to
learn
equip the
face
flame.
the future.
I'm so stupid. No wonder I'm having an easy time. I'm so foolish.
Chapter 3. Embarrassment of riches.
I'm not rich, but I am embarrassed.
Years of decadence and financial mismanagement had left the estate in staggering debt. Humiliated and facing eviction, she wandered the empty halls, hurling inebriated indignities at the portrait of the deceased, whose hand had rested so possessively upon her shoulder. A gleam of
Just her
gold
shoulder.
on that painted paw reminded her that his rings were unaccounted for, and must have been buried with him.
I know that he's just referencing the portrait, but Yeah, whatever. Of course, the lepers. Surely the Chad. But I don't understand why you would ever choose this option, where you would ruin 2 relationships just to eat and then lose flame and get stressed. I think it's almost exclusively there to piss someone off in the party, and you have to choose who's going to get, you know. That's why I did not use the alcohol right away. I think this is the first time I've seen this encounter with the drummer in position 3.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Nice. My front line is better than your front line.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
It occurs to me I should probably move Highwayman into position 3 at the start of fights. Whoever he's hitting is gonna feel it. I was really hoping. No, he had the speed buff. Because I just have to deal with this. Or now I have to.
A brilliant conclusion. This is no time to falter. the fiend's strength dwindles.
You hate to see it. Might choose her instead. Yeah, there we go. It's not super impactful, but oh, that fight dragged.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Oh, it just started to rain. Hopefully it's still raining by the time we stop recording. Go sit on the steps.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
This is a nitpick, but I figure that the developers could have sorted out when lines like that played. Which, I guess there's nothing specific saying that it has to play explicitly during cosmic fights, but I think that makes more sense. I think it's stuff like that that's like the appreciable touch of attention to
Well done.
beautiful. The appreciable touch of attention to detail. Not that the game isn't filled with small little details already.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Got a whole $4.
Emptied
It's
of
a little on the
mind
nose
and
game.
Spirit by some existential shock. The poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees. Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now. Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
The joke is that I'm not, because I want the hero
Loathing
track.
whispers. Chapter 4. Filthy Rich.
I see what they did there. Clever.
To preserve her social standing, she would pilfer the rings from his fingers, the gold from his teeth.
Someone there. Nah. This man took a pic to the face and was like, is there someone there?
She was awash in exhilaration, the glint in her eyes outshining the fistful of ill-gotten gains. The loathing festers.
What was it, Plague Doctor said feels like we're never making any progress. That's actually my first impression with the game was, even if I was getting a bunch of candles, it never really felt like I was going anywhere, because it was just taking a while. And after you get past denial, it requires you to beat one of the lair bosses. Which, when you're doing the next tier of confessions past denial, or just in general, like whatever current confession you're on, it seems like a good idea to build up characters from denial and get memories on them, so they get buffs and all that. So you have an easier time. But then you have to... It's pretty funny. I have a better idea of what I want to unlock now, but there's still plenty of things that are fighting for your attention, and it doesn't necessarily feel great to have to deal with.
Excellent work.
Very lucky. I deserve that. I forgot to move Dismas. If I was paying attention,
carefully,
I would remember that serrated bolt hits like a train.
What can we
I really don't
upon
want to crit if
closer
it did.
inspection?
Nice. I already had the token. Yeah, whatever. Nah. Where's phosphorus when you need it? Die soon. I want him to die now. Counter prevention might not have changed much. I know. I don't even have equip. If I had out some prevention, it probably wouldn't have changed much. Don't mind me. It's interesting the game was telling me that the AI was trying to target her anyway. Yeah, I think I want to bump this into Wicked Slice, or can I just get it with one shot? I think it's gonna be... Yeah, that'll be enough damage.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned. Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That looks like it'll be okay.
A master stroke.
That's why it's there. You gotta remember to use it. Absolutely beautiful. Am I low? No. Yeah, someone has to. Might as well. Ah, no stress heal. Surely coming down outside
The
now.
loathing festers.
How far until the end? Yeah, I can get to the end of it. Stop recording then.
Stumbling and grasping. Shadows of what they once were.
Hey, that's not very nice. Only a 30. Now, of course, I don't have anything to hit. Might still be a good investment. kind of funny that they'll have the gross animation
Stumbling and
after they miss.
stupefied.
No tolerance
Early
for that shit.
results are encouraging.
That's okay. Funk.
An
No.
opportunity squandered.
50% of the time it works, none of the time. Nice. Move her closer.
A slow dissection,
I was hoping to get the crit.
an unavoidable end.
Good enough. I would have been upset if he actually moved. Doesn't really matter, but
Bafflement and vexation. So unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Grave Robber's got a lot of sustain at the moment, so I think I'll put that on her. I'll have to get rid of it or replace it later, but making use of the trinkets I get early is part of lasting until later on. As obvious as that sounds. I'm stupid. Glad he didn't do that on the front. Got a whole 13 damage swing. And I landed 13. Or was it 6? Yeah. I think that was a 16 damage swing, and I... Yeah, I'll look at that again later. This is fine. It's gotta hunker down. Not yet. It's not time yet.
On to the next.
Sweet. It's a little stressful having to deal with the cherubs. I'm in a weird position where I'm trying to have my characters relatively self-sufficient in the sense of, like, I took the point into take aim instead of putting that into Wicked Slice or Duelist's Advance. So my highwaymen could have consistent, decent damage and some evasion. On top of the chance at a stress heal when you crit. But if I was going with the alternatives that I suggested, like putting a point on Wicked Slice or Duelist's Advance, and then just kind of spamming Tracking Shot, and then I wouldn't have to worry about the having to use Reflection in between chops. Oh, I felt that. It would have been 17. So high. I mean, in relation to how things are going for me at the moment. And for like 4s. I've seen some other ridiculous numbers people have been able to get on this, of course, with Leper. Main issue is just like trying to figure out what I realistically want my characters to be doing. I brought this up in the previous video. Where having a core ability to focus on isn't too bad of a thing, but you have to have some sense in your game plan. Like for my Grave Robber, the rest of her abilities aren't upgraded, but when I can eventually use Dead of Night into reparty. You know, I just got Shadow Fade. I should have. That's dumb of me. I know that's in the front row, so I would have to Shadow Fade, reparty, and then lunge, and then go back. Or like, alternatively, just fade into lunge if I need the pierce, some kind of dodge. So then I don't have to worry about that if I have Tracking Shot doing its thing most of the time. And of course I have to worry about reach and what things I really want to kill. Like that little menace. Not like I really need to heal. I was hoping for the self buff. Probably on some kind of internal cooldown.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
I have to choose between max damage or max HP. That's a lot of max HP though.
The heart calls out to the weary.
I forget, did I already clear the scroll? I don't think I did.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
And I'm gonna end the expedition because I wasn't using the flame like a buffoon.
On and on. Over and over. Until the truth is laid bare. And you are finally free.
But to be free of an addiction, you have to free yourself from it.